Welcome, salutations, respected sadhakas, and gratitudes that because of you, these beautiful shastras every day, we are able to study to the extent we are able to. And congratulations to you and wishes and prayers. These shastras, for whatever the reason, they are given to us by the rishis, munis, that phala, that result should come to all of us, which is nothing but realizing the Paramatma and getting moksha from the Anatma. Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayam is the Shastra we are now into the study of. First Vairagya Prakaranam, 29th SARGA, talking about SAKALA PADAARTHA ANAASTHA PRATHIPADANam. Everything is in this world being changeable, ephemeral, destroying, therefore is not worthy of trusting for giving us the eternal peace or comfort. Thus, get Vairagya from all of them healthily because of this Viveka and understanding, then seek that which is permanent. Sri Rama's beautiful contemplations he has just revealed to us through this Shastra. How kind, compassionate he is. And thanks to sage Valmiki ji, who has given us all these interactions between Sri Rama and Vasishtha in the form of this glorious Smruti Grantha. And friends, as much we are growing scientifically, technologically, definitely, life is becoming comfortable. Which life? External life at the Upadhi level. But mind you, to that extent, we are going away from the real truth and reality also. On the other hand, may not be that much technically sound or grown, but all our ancient Shastras and all of them, they teach us how to reach to the truth, reality, and moksha. So the wisest thing is let the science develop, let the comforts be increased. But much before all of that is done, let our ancient moksha teaching Shastras be studied first. Thus, if we can strike the healthy balance between these two, then we can be wise. It should be brought at the totality level. If the totality, if it is being failed because of the rulers, leaders do not know it, or the majority of the Janata do not want or do not know, never mind. Whoever are matured who can think, they should try to strike balance. Seek the eternal self through the study of Shastras and do that sadhana. At the same time, whatever the science is providing, find those eases and comforts and not the bhoga. Bhogas, whether in the ancient times or present times or future times, all the time they are only to bind us to the narakadi yoni, bind us to the slavery only outside. Comfort is different from bhoga, isn't it? Like I'm in the comfort of sitting here and talking to you over this YouTube or whatever. So it is not a bhoga here. We are not enjoying, but we are comfortably interacting on this shastra. You need not come anywhere all the way. I need not struggle. We are doing it. No, it's the then of the science, glorious contribution of science. We are using it, but our goal is Paramatma only, isn't it? इस तरह से keep Paramatma as the goal basically, and to achieve that, whatever extent science helps, make use of it. Let not the scientific comforts gained or bhogas gained of the outer world be at the cost of the ancient spiritual wisdom, moksha giving wisdom. And see the science जितना भी डेवलप हो रहा है वो तो मुक्ति से दूर ही ले जा रहा है ना हमको, by making us more and more feel that we are sharira, and at the sharira level जितना कंफर्ट हो सके उतना हम करते जाएंगे. But whatever it is, how much ever we become comfortable at body level, we still remain as the Dehatma only. We never discover the Paramatma in us. That's possible only through our Shastra, Shruti, Smriti. So have this clarity and individually let us help ourselves. Inspired by us, others also take up, and the whole total world takes up the spirituality as first thing. To cater to it, anything of sciences developments, welcome. Let us see today also Sri Rama's guidance. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsa ऋषिभ्यो Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yairime Guruvihi Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakhyatāh Sarva Satshāstrāh Tānityam Pranatosmyaham. Om Abadama Vahartaram Dataram Sarva Sampadam Lokaviramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Om Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Rama Nama Varanane. Om Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakha Mande Valmiki Kokilam Valmikirmuni Simhasya Kavitavanacharinaha Shundvan Rama Kathanadam Konayati Parangatim Tasmai Shri Gurave Vasishtamunaye Nityam Namaskurmahe Vishwamitra Munim Sharanyamanagham Bhuyo Namasyamyaham Tasmai Valmikaye Shri Gurutama Gurave Bhuri Bhavairnatasmah पूर्णानंद स्वभाव स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आवेश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः. श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्योभ्यो योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण आचार्येभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोदेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव कैवल्यमोक्षप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहासोक्त साध्य साधना ऋषि मुनि गुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां भक्ति ज्ञान योगादि मोक्ष मार्गाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने निष्ठित अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां श्रेयभिलाषिणां भक्तशिष्य साधक सेवक उपासकानाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्री राम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर साधना सेवा शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञादीनां द्वारा समस्त विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरे स्थित सर्वशत्रूणां समूलशाश्वतरूपेण निर्मूलनार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम अध्ययनम साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम प्रथमा वैराग्य प्रकरणम मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तदा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ एकोनत्रिंशतितमः सर्गः। श्रीराम उवाच। Friends, we are seeing how Rama summarizing and concluding all what he has observed about the world, its limitations, and putting them in front of the Guru and expressing his helplessness that he can't involve in this world's any sort of things, whether it is Bhoga Adi or even Dharma Adi or even the Adhikara Adi as a Yuvaraja or Raja, etc. His only point is be in such an ephemeral world of continuous changes, struggles, limitations, etc. How I can be here expecting the stability, the peace of mind, the calmness, quietness, or happiness? It is not possible. In the sixth shloka, he clearly said, नानन्दाय ममोद्यानं न सुखाय मम स्त्रियः न हर्षाय ममार्थाशः श्याम्यामि मनसा सह. That's what. See, Udyanam mama anandaya na. All these Udyanavanas cannot give me any ananda. Mama striyaha sukhaya na. Striyaha mama sukhaya na. Our stri ityadi bhoga cannot give me sukha. Then arthashaha mama arshaya na. All the asha for the wealth or artha, it cannot create any attraction to me anymore. Therefore, shamyami manasa saha. I just want to be in the mind's peace found within only by freeing it from all these longings from my side and not involving in them, even if they are offered freely to me for any reason. मनस शांति में ही सुख है मुझे, इन सब में भटकने में नहीं. बिकॉज देर ऑल entanglements, they are all attractions, attachments. They come and go. They just make us slaves. They are uncertain. They agitate my mind. पाने का चेष्टा करके पाकर कुछ समय के बाद उनका नाश होने से दुखी होने का बजाय मुझे तो चाहिए नहीं. I am finding peace in my own mind. I want none of those things. Right? In that way, Bhagavan Rama's heart is full of Viveka Janita Vairagya. So, you and I have to, having studied this, accept the possibility of that state of mind or maturity, and we have to make it possible in ourselves also to stop all our inner mind's vagaries, outer body's runnings, behind things being situations, and just insult our own human being or human life. Human life is given to find or discover the permanent and the eternal. Nothing lesser than that should be our expectation or our prayatna for. We have to seek the eternal only. Next one. Anityascha sukho lokah trushnata tadurudvaha chapalopahatam chetaha katam yasyam nirvritim. These three thoughts are complete picture they are giving. Four things, two are in one point only. First one is anityascha asukaha lokaha. So lokaha is anityaha. Therefore, because of that reason only it is asukha. How come you say even though it is anitya, it can be sukha? No, no. It is sukha abhasa only. Behind that sukha, there is always dukkha bhavanata bhaya because this thing is anitya. Even if you don't know that it is anitya, because it is anitya, whether you know it or not, it gives dukkha. And we know it is anitya, then how can you deeply involve in the sukha of that? Because it is anitya. सो देयरफॉर अनित्य होने के कारण असुख है ये पूरा लोक लोक मीन्स एवरीथिंग ऑफ दिस लोकास भोग भोगा थ्रू इंद्रियास ऑफ द इंद्रिय विषयास भोगा थ्रू द मन भोगा थ्रू द बुद्धि वॉट एवर इट इज अनित्य च असुख च लोक दैट इज whoever the laukika vyaktis means all of us can never have continuous sukha happiness in this world. You can see all the time there is some tension anxiety in yoga getting the things which are not gained shema in protecting and indulging in the things which we have gained and it never happens. Anityascha sukha loka is the very profound understanding of the truth and fact. If we have guts to accept understand it, then let us not have any astha on anything or being. है जो है बस. They are expression of Bhagwan. They are there for their own prarabdha. They are there for some mutual prarabdha and vyavaharasthai. More than that, neither I expect them to be nitya, nor I want any sukha from them. See, that means what this is possible. This state of mind. First in spirituality, no, accepting the possibility. Then putting the effort to make it possible. This is the Vairagya sthiti. We have to accept that it is possible. Many a times we think that it is impossible without the world's indulgence, and while involving in them, the destruction of the things and consequent miseries are unavoidable. चलो ऐसा ही चलता है ऐसा करके हम गलत निर्णय ले बैठते हैं and then we keep on that way involved and getting kicked also. Not necessary. We can with viveka and vairagya understand the world to be anitya and asukha and then can keep it away. It is not at all negative or sad. Why? Because there is Nitya and Shashvata Sukharupi. Atma Vastu is there anyway for us to pursue. So Anityascha Sukho Lokaha ek. दूसरा Tushna Tata Durudvaha. Isn't it? Even little sukha we get in the world, there is no contentment because it is anitya. Then we want it repeatedly and it's not being complete or purna. Apurnata ke karanami, there is no trupti. Apurnata and anityata. These are there in the sukha of the jagat. Therefore, because it's apurna and anitya, it is not trupta. When there is no trupti, we want it again and again, more and more. That wanting it again and again, more and more is called trishna. And that trishna can never be conquered. Durudvaha, you cannot remove that trishna. और भी चाहिए फिर भी चाहिए बार बार चाहिए. Just close our eyes and see. Same bhoga of the tongue or the eyes or ears. We are going on having. But kaha khatam hua trishna? Deeply in the heart. Out of some physiological disabilities or unavailability of the things, those trishnas appear to be subsided. Like गर्मियों में शरीफा सीताफल खाने का तृष्णा वो क्या कहते हैं ना नहीं दिखता है. Just like सर्दियों में आम खाने का. Why? Because they are not available. But once they are available in their respective seasons, that hidden trishna comes out. It can never be conquered. Means in the pursuit of that anitya sukha, apurna sukha, because of the asantrupti, the trishna will be there wanting to have it again and again, again and again. Till with viveka and vairagya we conquer them. Else, no limit of How many days, months, years, decades, lives, and hundreds and thousands and lakhs of lives. This Trishna will not leave us. We have to leave it. So Trishna he tata durudva. Tata means elderly guru. दो बातें हो गए. The loka sukha anitya and asukha. This lokaha is anitya asukha. Second is Trishna durudvaha. Then because of these two, chapala upahatam cheta. Chitta is always in the chapalata and chanchalata. The restlessness. For whatever there is Trishna, till it is obtained, Chitta is chanchala. And chanchala to obtain it with various plannings and various efforts. As if it is gained sometime, then it is not trupti. Again we want. Again Chitta becomes chapala. Either asking for same thing more, same thing again, or another thing, another thing, another thing. In that, Chitta is always chapala, tensed, worried, anxious, restless. Isn't it? Planning for obtaining it. In that effort, transgressing dharma or the right way of doing, then regrets of it, guilts of it, fears that I may have to go through the punishments, I may be caught. They all are included in the Chitta ka Chapalata. Chitta Chapalata is Chitta Chanchalyata. Chapala actually used for more and more greed or भी चाहिए like Krishna. And because of that Chanchalata. So चित्त का चपलता अंदर का तृष्णा ये कभी खत्म नहीं होते हैं. And the sukha in the loka is anitya and asukha. तो अनित्यः च असुखः लोकः तृष्णा दुरुद्धः चापलोपथम चेतः. Then in such world with such type of mind, katham yasyami nirvritim. How can I get shanti? How can I get the peace of mind? Nirvriti means peace, shanti, quietness, contentment, freedom from all restlessnesses, agitations. कैसा होगा ये भगवान इस जगत में? It's a different life totally of delusion in which entire Janata is there. Somehow, the God's grace, I went for Tirtha Yatra, I could do discrimination Viveka, then I could come out of that delusory house, that deluding set of life. I understood this Anitya Sukha Loka outside and inside the Trishna will never end because of these two. Chitta will be always Chabala. Chabala Chitta can never have Shanti. I don't want all that. See the clarity of understanding here. It's only we have to have that subtlety to understand this clarity and the courage to accept it. And then more courage really to uh, be detached to the world as Sri Rama is. You have to worship Rama for this reason. Rama totally gave up everything. This is what we have to learn from Rama. Krishna involved in everything but not touched by anything. Both are contrast examples of Avatara. But both of them, one thing may common, they are established in the truth. Rama established in truth, therefore he is not going for any of the Anitya Asukha Loka. Krishna says, I'm already in the place. Wherever I am, how does it matter? He played the play. But both of them did Loka Kalyana in their own way. That should become an example to us. Now, next one is little, so lokas are नाभिनन्दामि मरणं नाभिनन्दामि जीवितं यथा तिष्ठामि तिष्ठामि तथैव विगतज्वरम्. This is the highest of the Vairagya. If you ask what is Vairagya in its height, final is this one. Na abhinandami maranam, na abhinandami jivitam. I am neither attached to the living nor I am attached to the death. I am neither averse to the living, neither I am averse to the death. For the one for whom both living in the upadhis, living the upadhis is same, he has understood the vairagya at its highest level. जिनके लिए जीना और मरना दोनों एक ही है. बाप रे. न अभिनंदामि जीवितुम न अभिनंदामि मरणम. जीवितम. Then what? यथा तिष्ठामि तिष्ठामि. जैसे है वैसे मैं रहूंगा मैं. And yatha what it is? There's only one thing which is Janma Marana Rahita, which is Paramatma. And while living it so, living in that way, Vigata Jwaram, Tishtami, Tathaiva Vigata Jwaram. I just don't want to enter into the Jwara, the restlessness, the agitation. You know, while living the Jwara for the life, for all the comforts in it. Jwara is disturbance, fear. So too when the thought of fear of death comes, the jwara of the fear is there. Fear of death का ज्वर. तो मैं विगत ज्वर हूँ. I don't appreciate LIVING, I don't appreciate LEAVING. इसका अभिनंदन नहीं करता हूँ मैं. अभितः नंदा means rejoicing. Neither I rejoice life nor I rejoice the death. यथा तिष्ठामि तिष्ठामि. दोनों मेरे लिए मंजूर. The highest. Like we have sukha dukkhe same, labha labho same, jayo same. All this to we know. But even janma and marana, or living jivanam and marana, both of them are sama. Who can say that? Who has seen that which is beyond? Or the one who has got this type of viveka, ki living also is as good or bad as death, because in living there is nothing other than all the jara, tension, worry, anxiety for this or that thing. That life of jara of disturbances is as bad as the death only. इतना टेंशन वरी लेकर जीना मरने के समान है वो. तो जीना मरना दोनों समान. नाभिनंदामि मरणम नाभिनंदामि जीवितम यथा तिष्ठामि तिष्ठामि तथा एव विगत ज्वर. I'm not worried about I am alive or dying. How much I am free from the inner jwara of all the above said 16, 17 sargas. ये सारे जो अनेक अनेक लिमिटेशन है उपाधियों का, जगत का, उपाधियों के साथ जगत में जीवन करने का, all that jwara I want to free from. I seek that. If it is available while I am alive, I love living. If it is available after death, I am ready for death. Otherwise, I am not interested in living or dying. When both of them are giving jwara to me. Jwara, restlessness, peacelessness, calmnesslessness, all the time worry, anxiety, agitation. Vigata jwara. Powerful ना. बात पकड़ में आ रहा है ना. The glory of the Atman, the reality, and the understanding that when that Atmanubhuti gained, there is a final permanent moksha. Then how to achieve it? These all details are caught by only that person who is in that state of mind. Kim no rajyena govinda kim bhoga hi jivitena vakyam. I'm not interested even in the life now. Nakangshe vijayam. I don't want the vijaya. Nacha rajyam. I don't want the kingdom. Na sukhani. That shows that Arjuna came to Yuddha for these three. In both ways you can say. Either he is afraid of Bhishma Drona, never he says, I'll anyway die in their hands, I don't want them. Or he says, I may kill them and get the kingdom and all. But what is the use of all this bhoga, etc., when I have got them by killing my own people? Ruthira Pradigdhan, he says. I have to eat the bread soaked in their blood. Rudira Pratigdan Bhogal. Here also Rama says. No, while all this exercise of Viveka has been done, it is a sad, painful picture. But then the result of that, when that most ultimate Vairagya comes, it is absolute, permanent release, freedom from self, uh, self-made cages. And we are caging ourselves, no, caging. We have put ourselves in the prison of raga dvesha. Vairagya attainment is such a painful thing because in that we have to theoretically go through all this inquiry, practically we have to detach from everything. Once that's achieved, it is freedom from our own self cage. स्वयं हम पिंजरे में बसे हैं उससे बाहर आ गए बस यू आर अ फ्री बर्ड नाउ वेर एवर यू आर none of the indriya vastus, nor the manas sankalpas, nor the buddhis, any of the concepts or longings can any more entangle us, chain us, isn't it? Like in बचपन में हमारा होता था कई फ्रेंड्स बुलाए कोई भोजन भोजन के लिए तो मदर यूज्ड टू से बुलाया जाओ लेकिन घर में ही पूरा खा के जाना पेट भर डोंट ईट देयर बिकॉज क्या नॉनवेज बनाते हैं वी डोंट नो वी डोंट डाउट एनी वन बट वी हैव टू बी सेफ तो घर में खा के जाते थे देन फ्रेंड्स फूड ऑल ऑफर्ड बट वी आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड एट ऑल पेट भरा हुआ है सबके सब चीज़ें हैं बट नथिंग वी आर अटैच्ड और इंटरेस्टेड इन देन वी आर अ फ्री बर्ड देयर ना imagine this is a very sublime thought when I myself am freed from my ahankara freed from my own upadhi attachment freed from the bhoga that I get through them wherever go I am free कहीं घर में गया किसी को कोई कुर्सी दिया या बैठने को नहीं दिया कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता खाने को दिया कि नहीं कि नमस्कार बोला कि नहीं बोला या वेलकम बोला कि नहीं बोला आई एम नॉट सीकिंग इट आई एम नॉट स्लेव टू ऑल दो दे ऑल बिलोंग टू उपाधिस एंड ईगो आई एम फ्री फ्रॉम देम यू मे पुट मी अमिडस्ट थाउजेंड टेम्पटिंग थिंग्स दे कांट टेम्प्ट मी मैं उससे ऊपर उठ गया इंटरेस्टिंग आई हैव रीजन अबाउट देम see the joy and freedom neither to things nor to the beings nor to the situations nor to the bhogas कोई भी चीज मेरे को स्पर्श नहीं करता देखो कैन वी estimate the calmness and joy of that freedom of that and compare it with what is said in the above shlokas the restlessness the trishnas in the mind and looking at everything with an anticipation and slavery in the mind beggary in the actions दे दो मुझे भोग दे दो सुख दे दो रेस्पेक्ट दे दो क्या स्लेवरी है बाबा वो थर्ड क्लास लाइफ तो ये वाला देखो व्हाट यू कैन गिव मी महाराज आई डोंट वांट एनीथिंग the Nachiketa's way of life, the Prahlada's way of life. When Nrsimha Bhagwan asked him, बेटा कुछ तो मांग ले, he says, कुछ नहीं चाहिए कोई डिजायर है तो उसको भी निकाल दे. There's a teaching by his guru Narada. Today is Narada Jayanti. भगवान श्री नारद जी का जयंती है आज. Great. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Naradaya. Narada also is Bhagwan's avatar only. In the 24-hour avatars, Narada avatar also comes. How can you disappoint me, O Jagat? I have no appointment with you. I want nothing from you. See that wisdom. Everywhere it's so, like the father, mother. When they want nothing from the children, okay, they are freed. So too, with any other relations, I am there to give you whatever I can, but I have nothing to expect from you. You are free bird, bhaiya. Why the sannyasi is so happy? Because he has given up everything and he wants nothing. The reason for him is he's already in the Purna Ananda of Aham Brahmasmi. वो क्लिक हो गया उनको मेडिटेशन में डिटैचमेंट फ्रॉम द उपाधिस एंड फ्रीडम फ्रॉम द delusion of the reality given to the projected names and forms. Substratum he has seen of the Jagat, substratum he has seen of his own Panchakoshas and understood they are one and is living I am that. जो ब्रह्मात्मा की मोद में है उनको और कहाँ फंसना होता है. साधु सन्यासी का खुशी में वो राज है, हमारे दुख में ये है कारण. रियली ना, अहंकार वशादेत यत सही एवं गलितो ममा, गल चुका है मेरा अहंकार ही, और अहंकारी जीव को ही ये सारे राज्य भोग अर्थ इह दे ऑल हैव एनी मीनिंग और पर्पस, not for me. Really, we have to salute to Rama, showing us that this stage can be achieved and better achieved as early as possible, as he has done it at the age of 15 years only, not at the end of the life. Much before entering the life only, he is freed himself. अभी जिंदगी में एंटर किया ही नहीं राम जी, अभी इसके बाद करेंगे लीलाएं 11,000 साल, अभी 15 साल के समय में ही गॉट परम वैराग्य. And the confidence is appreciation. अहंकार वशात एतत् स एव गलितो मम, मैं अहंकार गलन हो गया मेरा, अभिमान अहंकार, आई एम नॉट मेजरिंग माई सेल्फ विथ एनी थिंग्स, nachis I am. Truth may be expressing through me. I am not a specified individuality. Specific individuality. I am non-specific. Non-specific individuality is realization. I am non-specific general self which is there all pervading. सुनते जाना है बार बार, सालों साल जिंदगी से, till that goes deep into our heart and we feel the urgency of realizing it, and we do that sadhana and really realize it. Krishna, Narayana, Vasudeva. Next one. जन्मावलिवरत्रायाम् इन्द्रियग्रन्थयो दृढाः ये बद्धाः तद्विमोक्षार्थं यतन्ते ये त उत्तमाः. So, Janma Avali Varatraya. Janma, birth and death. Janma Avali, the sequence of continuous birth. That is called as Varatraya. Varatra means the rope or the thread. So, जन्म परंपरा रूपी रस्सी से, रस्सी के ऊपर, रस्सी के कारण जन्म परंपरा में रस्सी, देयर इज अ ग्रंथि. ग्रंथि मीन्स knot, rope, knot on the rope. जन्म परंपरा is the rope. What is the knot? Indriya granthayaha drudaha. Indriyas means 5 plus 5 plus 4. Upadhiya, identification with them, seeking pleasures for them, through them, of the world. They are all called granthi, the knots. And whoever realize that, in that they are bound. And then tad vimokshartam yatante ye. Whoever are doing that effort to get freed from those knots, te uttamaha. They are the people worthy of calling the great people in the world. They can be given Bharata Ratnas. Real Bharata means Bha means light, Rata means reveling. Light means knowledge, knowledge means Atma Jnana. So, the one who is reveling in Atma Anubhuti is Bharata. And for that reason, nobody should deserve the Bharata Ratna. Only Atma Anubhav में है वही है. Te eva uttamaha, Sri Rama says, who are trying to cut asunder or remove those knots. Indriya Granthis, which are there in the Janma Avali Rasi. So, Janma Avali Varatrayam, Indriya Granthaya Drudaha, Ye Baddaha, Tad Vimokshartam Yadante Ye, Te Uttamaha. People, those who have realized that they are bound in the rope of Janma Parampara by the Granthis of Indriyas, and who by the grace of Guru, study of Shastra, their own swaprayatna, unknotted themselves from these knots, are trying for that, yatante. अब यत्न करोगे तो फल मिलेगा, एक दिन सफलता होगी. ते उत्तमाः, they are the real worthy of saluting, worthy of respecting in this world, worthy of learning from them. See the result here. इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? The attachment to our the indriyas, indriya vastus, through upadhi tadatmya, and working to get those bhogas and even getting them through karmas, karma phala, enjoying them, creating vasanas is the cause of janma varmana parampara. So long chain of janma parampara, the granthi is the indriya abhilasha. Indriya is jnanendriya, karmendriya and antakarana. These are all upadhis. Annamaya, pranamaya, manomaya, विज्ञानमय सब आ जाते हैं इसमें. तद विमोक्षार्थम ये यतन्ते, उससे विमोक्ष पाने के लिए जो यत्न करते हैं ते उत्तमा, दे आर ग्रेट. बाकी सारे इमेच्योर, दे आर ओनली ग्रोपिंग इन डार्कनेस. दे आर लाइक द फ्रॉग्स इन ए वेल, उपस्थ मंडूक. To become the uttama. It is not the pursuits of all the outer worldly bhogas or the other worldly bhogas. Through variety of yajna ityadi are great. The great thing is, what is that which is making us seek all those things and run from them for them like the pashus? Is our own indriya upadhi tadat. That's called granthi. Then if we can remove this knot itself, we are great. If you have understood that removal of this knot, it's something like this. Ki 1,000 desires of the mind we are trying to fulfill, but eliminating the desires themselves, not by fulfilling, but eliminating through the wisdom. This is a great achievement. Desires are never conquered by fulfilling, desires are conquered by rising above them. In the same way, उपाधियों के तादात्म्य के कारण जन्म परंपरा में फंसाने वाले बाह्य वस्तुओं के प्राप्ति के लिए अनेक आदि कर्म करने के बजाय विवेक वैराग्य ज्ञान से उपाधियों के तादाद में रूपी ग्रंथि को ही हम अगर अलग कर देवे, there is no more. Because when I am not the upadhi, that's what exactly we are studying in our Advaita Anubhuti after 5 minutes now, 10 minutes. I am not Sharira, I am not Prana, I am not Mana, Buddhi. When I am not them, why will I have to attach with them, identify them, and fulfill their demands or all of them desires? The moment that's recognized, we are free. Anyway, I seek Ananda from them. तो आनंद मेरा आत्मा का ही स्वरूप है और ये वाला कंटिन्यू है. Like, I can cook at my own home with all fresh and items in my own way and choice. And I enjoy it. Why should I go for grazing the outside food? We don't know how it is made. कितने उसमें मिलावट वगैरह हो रहे, बेवकूफ़ हूँ क्या मैं बाहर जाके खाने के लिए? I can make and eat. So too, I need not go anywhere outside. My own family is there, our parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, children. I'm fully happy with them, with my love for them, their love for me. Why should I get entangled in any other nonsense people? So too, I'm busy in my own dharma. Why I have to go for paradharma? Same way, I am in the bliss of my own self, original, purest, 24 carat. I have to go for the world, seeking bliss and getting blisters. सीधा विवेक का वैराग्य. भगवान जल्द से जल्द ये वाला दे दो. And this wisdom, let it uproot and free of the desires and every of the upadhi tadatmya. And then maybe in that subtlemost meditation, discover you as I and I as you. Oh Bhagavan, you as me, I as you. May I be convinced about the glory of that anubhuti. May I do the things to be done for that meditation and all. May I really establish in it. I am expressing through all the upadhis, never mind. But I am the self which is eternal, immutable. Like the water says, I may be expressing as rivers or oceans or lakes or ponds or wells, but I am the water, the eternal, immutable. I may be in so many millions of waves, ripples, bubbles, foam and froth, but I am the intact waters, which has no birth, death, which is infinite. Inside I am infinite water. At the surface I play the play of waves just for the passing of time. I do some vyavahara as a time pass, but inside I know I and the whole world is one Paramatma only. Like the Gokulme, Balarama and Krishna. Every day they go and become two grooms and play. For the sake of play, they become two grooms. But before the game and after the game, they are one only, with the same joy with which they go, with the same joy they come. In between, even though they played by dividing into two groups. So too I am the self, playing the play of my own self appearing as multitude. Wow. Can we realize this knowledge? Can we try for that? Yatate. Yatante ye te uttama. Ram said they are uttama. Then Vatitam Manini Lokair Mano Makaraketuna Komalam Koranishpeshe Kamalam Karinayatha. Starting from this three bhoga, all the bhogas are crushing our tender hearts like the terrible elephants crush the tender Kamala lotuses. Let us not allow it. That is what is the next shloka, which we will see tomorrow. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevava Shishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shantari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namo All Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Thank you. ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तस्य वासो सर्वमिदं विभाति नारायणाय। बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री योगाष्टमारायण शास्त्र की जय। श्री विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय। समस्त ऋषियों की देवतागण की जय। श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता ब्रह्मोत्तर योगाष्ट भागवत जीवदर्शन योगाष्ट महारामायण इत्यादि समस्त श्रुति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की संत वाङ्मय की जय। सब संतन की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद। जानकी जय हनुस्मरण श्री राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक से उपास जिज्ञासा धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्त गण की जय। भारत माता की जय। सनातन धर्म की जय। वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय। आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय। Join in 5 minutes for Advaita Anubhuti. Yeah.